YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your man Gip, and I'm back with another video. Back with somewhat of a trucking vlog, guys. Took off today. Just want to bring you guys a real interesting, informative, different type of video today, man. I'm going over to the courthouse today. I'm gonna be going to court with a claim that I had to file against a trucking broker here in Southern California. If you're from the Southern California area and you pulled those containers out of the Los Angeles port area, it's Next Trucking. That's the broker that I had to file a claim on. I wasn't able to file a claim against their surety bond. As you know, when you are working with these brokers, man, they do have to have surety bonds in place for stuff like that, where they can cover paying carriers in the event that they don't pay you from the loads that you covered for them. You have access to reaching out to the insurance company and filing a claim, guys. So I'm gonna get into a little bit about that and everything I did as far as trying to pursue my money in reaching out to their insurance company that holds their surety bond, but I was unsuccessful in doing that. If you're new to the channel, man, be sure to subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate all the support and good feedback I've been getting from you guys with these vlogs. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. But actually, I had 2 court dates coming up. I thought I was going to court this morning for a freaking red light ticket, them little camera tickets, and I just went through my paperwork, man, and I'm actually going this morning, like I say, to get some type of judgment against this broker, man. I don't know if it's like a class action lawsuit going against the broker. You know, carriers don't work with each other. We don't communicate with each other like we should. For when events like this arise, everybody could just come together and piece their money together to get a vicious lawyer to sick on these damn brokers, man, when they don't want to pay you your money. But long story short, I was running those containers out of the Long Beach port probably about 6-7 months ago. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I was running local out of that Bumblebee, pulling containers to the Amazon facility, load it and grab an empty container and take it back to the port. I was doing like 2 a day. Could have did more, was making good money. I was getting about close to $1,000 a day doing that, running 2 loads, probably 50 to 60 mile round trip, man. Was doing good. Was happy, was excited, was like, man, I'm on to something good here. Get up in there, grab the empty, take it back to the port, get back to the port, get a load of one, go back out there, return it empty and shut it down. And the beauty of that is I'm probably about 15 to 20 minutes away from the port where I live at. So fast forward, when it's time to get paid, man, I think I had ran the bill all the way up to about maybe 20 grand with these people. Quick, you know what I mean? They got those 30 days to 45-day terms, you know what I mean? But if you working like a dog, it's easy to run up that type of money, man. So I started reaching out to them, sending invoices to get paid. They knocked it all the way down to about 13 grand, man. And after that, I was just met with nothing but silence, guys. Calling, the accounts payable team was not even answering. I'm Googling, I'm researching, I'm trying to see what's going on with Next Trucking. I believe somebody in my comments from the Southern California area, he was working with them as well. He had dropped a comment how they owed him like damn near close to 100 grand, man. That's crazy. You can't never let them get that deep in your pocket. But yeah, man, I'm going this morning. Like I said, I was unsuccessful in filing the claim against the surety bond, which I'll explain that a little bit more in detail because it's very informative, and it's something that if you are an owner operator with your own authority, you definitely need to reach out to these brokers, insurance company. Now, if it's with the mega carriers, I'm sure, I mean, it's kind of like you go snooping around, but you still have access to doing that. But I guess, you know, they got this broker transparency stuff where you get to asking too many questions, man. They try to put you on your do not use list and blackball you. And this broker actually took me off their list, which I wasn't really eager to work with them no more anyway, from the simple fact of not being paid. Beautiful morning, man. See, I got all my paperwork. So I got my claim that I filed right here against them, man. I actually had one other claim I filed against them and I missed it. So basically, you know, when I go before the judge, I wish I had somebody to film this for me. I got my broker carrier broker transportation agreement. So that's basically what I'm going for this morning, a breach of contract. Then you got to have like supporting documents, man. These were like the hand tickets that we had to fill out with this company. These little printouts right here is when you get down to the port area, when you get in and out of there, they'll print you up one of those. And as you know, when you book these loads, they always send you a rate confirmation, drayage rate. When you see drayage, you know you're dealing with the rail or the port. And then the invoice when you're trying to collect your money, man. So I got all my paperwork in order, guys. I'm about to go down here, see what the judge talking about. It would be nice if these people just showed up and did the right thing and actually just came to court with my check, what they owe me. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you file a claim, you still got to pursue and get your money, man. So it is what it is. Let's jump right into the video, man. Get over to the courthouse, see if they even show up today. I was looking, always been Googling and searching, trying to see if anything comes up, like I say, as far as any class action lawsuits with this broker or against the broker, should I say. And I have found something to where they the DOT number has been suspended, man. Like they're not even an active broker anymore. So I don't know how it's gonna play out. I'm still just shooting all my bullets I can, man. At least to where if something comes up later, I done crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's. You feel me? So it's crazy, man. $1 million company. You know, when you hauling the stuff for Amazon, Amazon is not gonna have no broker covering loads for them and not paying. So I know the money was produced, but they didn't just produce it to the carriers, guys. So let's get over to the courthouse and see what it do, man. Still be on my daddy duties, guys. Trying to get young Chatty off to school, man. And scurry over to the courthouse. Breakfast of Champion. Yeah, but it's sad, the stuff you gotta go through, man. Being the carrier and the owner operator and people playing with your money. And brokers is out of control, man. The middleman locking up on the money. It's like me and my boy be clowning, man, like this legal business where this more cutthroat than the streets, man. Somebody play around with your money in the streets, you got all action at doing whatever it is you feel you need to do to them, as far as head busting, head knocking or whatever. But you know, when you get older, you got to do things a little bit different, man. Because I was saying, I was even clowning with wifey, like, man, I should go get some of my folks, man, and we need to ride down to Long Beach and just walk up in their office and storm up in there about that bread, you know what I mean? But then a cat will be in jail, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hit 911, they gonna take us down for threats and terrorist threats and criminal threats, and I got a long, horrible record, and that's just not the way you do it, man. So you do it the proper way, you reach out to them. I like to communicate through email. That shows proof that you have reached out to these people. Keep all your paperwork in order. Do your due diligence. Do your homework. Have your carrier agreements and contracts and all of that. And so if something like this ever arises, man, I think it was important. This has been going on for quite some time, and I've always been wanting to like vlog it. And just because it may not be of any importance to me on what I'm thinking, it should serve you some justice, or it may be useful for you. I really believe it's useful if you're a carrier, like I say, as far as reaching out to these brokers, insurance companies, man. Because when I reached out, the main thing you want to ask them is, you know, do they cover claims against loads that are done locally? Because that's how my claim was denied. They say I didn't cross any state lines. The loads were not interstate loads. They were intrastate. They stayed within California. So that was their way out of not paying me, or me being able to file a claim against the surety bond. That's crazy. So out of this whole video, to me, I believe that's the most important piece of information, man. When you hauling for any of these smaller brokers, man, if they new brokers, whether you find them on the DAT load board, what's that other one? Truck Smarter, all of that, man. Once you sign on to them people, man, go to the Safer website. Safer, S-A-F-E-R. It's a FMCSA website where you can go put in these brokers' DOT numbers and see everything about them. You can log on, you can get the insurance information there as far as who their carrier is for that. Reach out to them, man, and make sure you have all your questions lined up that you want to ask the insurance people in case ever a claim arises out of you running these loads, man. It's cutthroat right now. The rates is down, as we all know. They somewhat going back up, but nothing to do cartwheels about. But reach out to the insurance broker and ask them if you're doing anything local out of any ports, whatever city you in. If you're in Houston, Baltimore, New York, any of the coastal cities where they're gonna have a port set up where them ships is coming in. A lot of times them containers go across state lines, you know what I mean? But what I was doing, like I say, was local. And like I said, once before, probably about maybe 2-3 months ago, I had a court date set up to go, but I missed the freaking court date because I was out over the road when I first bought the Pete. Was excited about, you know, getting hammered down and going to see the countryside and see what the truck was made of, and actually missed my court date. Had to pay the money again to refile the claim, and here we go, man. I'm going down here this morning to see what's going on. Wish me luck. I should throw them Meta Ray-Bans on and just go up in the court and stand before the judge with my murder ones on, filming her. All right, guys, so I made it here, man, to one of the superior courts of Los Angeles County. Old courtroom right here, man. Criminal, civil, small claims. Chasing after the money I worked so hard for. It's crazy we gotta even be here, I'm bad. Just making a video explaining to them how you gotta chase your money down, and then sometimes just because some people got a surety bond, that don't mean nothing. You still gotta, you know, like I tell them how they gonna tell me they don't cover the loads that are local. You have to be interstate loads, which is messed up. So y'all see it's like a zoo down here, guys. I'm pretty sure one of these men or one of these ladies is the representative for Next Trucking. So only thing he or she should be showing up here is with a check in their hand. You feel me? You would think, like, what do you come here to fight when I got all the information right here from all the loads I done did, the carrier agreement, the breach of contract, I mean everything. It's sad you gotta go through this. We work like dogs out here risking our life on these roads, but yet you gotta come down here amongst all these legal people, go before this freaking judge who don't have nothing to do with nothing. I found her, y'all. I found the freight broker. That's her right there with the black on. You see that big bag she got? She done spent all my money on that big black bag right there. All my money is in that bag right there. Present.
He needs some milk.
All right, do you want me to go ahead and read the terms? Okay, just so it's clear to both sides, who do we have here for Next Trucking? Mark Blue. And do we have a authorization to appear on file?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so just so it's clear to the court, this is case number 24IWSC01248. Looks like both sides have reached a stipulated judgment or settlement in the amount of $8,500. There will be 2 installments. It looks like $4,250 per payment. The first installment will be due November the 29th of this year by wire transfer. And I presume that you have the account information for the transfer? You have that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be sending it. Okay. All right, so that'll be the order. The court will enter a judgment then, unless...
It's a dismissal. It's a dismissal.
I see. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to wait till the funds are transferred before we dismiss?
Your Honor, it's on the form that it's a dismissal. We don't ever,
Very well. If that's what both sides want, that's what we will do. Then, because the matter has been resolved, this matter is dismissed, but we will leave it without prejudice just to make sure the funds are transferred. Okay? That'll be the order.
By the time we had the victory or something, huh? Well, I won. It went my way, guys.
That's the only way to go. Sure.
Yeah, how could it go any other way when you got all your paperwork in place and did everything the way you're supposed to do it? You feel me? What's wrong with my clothes, man? She clowning my attire, man. You know what I mean? She talking bad about my. She must want a nigga in suits and ties all day. Shirt. She want a real shirt tucker. Yeah. So. It smell like eggs in here. Is that Skin's plate back there? That's what it is, man. That's the breakfast of champions y'all see me made back there.